Today is the day that I'm going to go and fight 501 because it's been ages since I've been here. God, may God forgive me. Like only God can forgive me for the way I've run away from YouTube the last few months. So today I'm going to be telling you guys about 6 things that I've decided that I want to start doing for the remaining 6 months of this month. So kind of did like a mid-year analysis of where I'm at in life and all of that stuff, and I was like, some things have to change, some things can be improved on, and some things have to change. Anyway, let me just give you a backstory. Like, I feel like the first few months of this 2022 were just spent, I don't even know, like I was just moving around like blind, just, which is what I feel about my 20s in general. Like, I feel like most of the things I've done them without even knowing where exactly they are leading to. Like, I just do my stuff and then it leads somewhere good or it leads somewhere bad, something like that. But this year specifically, I mean, with all the intentionality that I entered the year with, you'd think that perhaps it would have been better. I don't even know, is it better? No, it wasn't better. It was not better, guys. That was my moisturizer, by the way. That's the first step that I start with these days because my skin needs moisture. I need to retain the elasticity of my skin so that even when I'm 40 years old, I'm going to be looking 30 or 25. That's my plan. Now I'm going into my brows, and yeah, so guys, this is like a half-year resolution video, if you get what I mean. Next half of the year, things that I think I want to intentionally focus on doing. So number 1 for me is just to know that God is taking care of me. So, and how to, like, I mean, most of these things came from things that I kind of did like a reflection on my first 6 months, and I was like, God is actually taking care of me, guys, because I don't even know how I get by sometimes. Like, for me, it's not about just working. Like, I actually don't know how sometimes I'm able to do certain things, but God just makes it happen. Do you get? And so I think my first resolve is to know for a fact that what I have is not as a result of what I work for. How do I explain it? Do you get? Like, what I have is not exactly because I work hard and stuff. It's because God actually takes care of me. Like, it goes the extra mile to provide for me. And I need to rest in that knowledge. Now, resting does not mean that I'm not going to work hard anymore and I'm not going to push to become more or earn better or improve my standard of living. No, that's not what it means. Rest just means that I need to stop panicking every single time. I need to stop overthinking things to the point that I'm almost like getting myself depressed. Do you get? Just by worrying so much about finances, worrying about the state of my life. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so I think that's like the first thing. My brows are done. I'm using this really short pencil, guys. I don't even know. You guys know I don't really care about my brows like that. Like, it's not something I spend too much time on. Okay, so guys, I'm moving on to my eyes. I'm done concealing my brows. I'm using this New Ban in my skin concealer because it's my new fave. So I'm just using it on the lid of my eye to prepare my eye. So what was I saying? So the number 2 thing that I decided to do was to offload and prioritize. So offloading, like, just basically for me means like looking at all my, like, first of all, just dropping everything. Oh my gosh, yeah, I did for like a few days. I actually just dropped everything I was doing, like, because I was losing my mind, right? I just paused, offloaded first, and I started prioritizing my activities. And I know that it sounds very simple, but guys, for someone like me that I feel like I'm called to do several things, like I feel like in my life I cannot just be one thing. Do you get? And I've made peace with that. Like before, I used to worry like, oh my god, I feel like I'm doing too much, I don't want to look like I'm doing too much and all. But now I'm like, well, it is what it is, right? So but at the same time, while I was doing a lot in the first half of the year, I realized that I was constantly burnt out, I was constantly tired, and I was constantly trying to escape my own life. Now this does not mean I was suicidal, it just meant like I needed a break. So the day that I knew that, okay, I needed to stop and offload and re-strategize and just prioritize my activities, was when I saw one girl tweet that, is it possible for her to just, you know, just go into coma for just 3 months, just sleep for 3 months and wake up, because she really does need a break from her life. And I liked it, and I was about to retweet it, and I was like, oh, guys, something is wrong with me. So I had to like, oh my god, I need to take care of myself, because honestly, if I have a mental breakdown, everything will still run, things will still function normally and all of that. And one of the things that I dropped was YouTube. As you can tell, I've not been on this space, and even though I was not on this space, I had this constant guilt of, oh my god, Tosin, another week has gone, you didn't finish editing, you didn't post and all of that. So I had to drop that guilt of feeling like I wasn't doing certain things. I had to tell myself, you know what, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing right now, and that's okay. Don't feel bad, it's all right. Like me and you're watching this video, I just think it's something you should do, you should look into, because it has been very helpful for me. As in, the last few weeks I've been breathing. I feel like my head is above water in some way. And so yeah, I would definitely recommend that. I would definitely recommend. So the third thing I would say I made up my mind to do better this second half is just taking care of my skin and taking care of the body that God has given me. So guys, first of all, I'm going into my foundation. I'll tell you that now I've realized that I actually hate using foundation. And I know it sounds strange because I'm a makeup artist now, but I just hate the feeling of foundation on my face sometimes. Like I'm just like, ah, please. I think I've gotten to that that place they say that makeup artists always get to, where they absolutely hate wearing makeup. So most times I actually just use concealer and powder and I go. But today, because of you guys, I'm going to show you how I do my very light foundation, like that I think matches my skin presently. So I'm mixing this to this Zaron foundation, brown skin, and Revlon. So this one has a warmer undertone and this one has a color like neutral actually. So I usually just mix the two of them to get like my perfect shade. Now back to what I was saying. Okay, so I was talking about like taking care of my skin and my body. I just like realized that okay, there are a lot of things that I had ignored, like that were wrong with me. I can't even start mentioning them now because I'm still working on fixing some of them, so I can't really talk about it. But I was basically ignoring myself and just focusing on work. So I kept deteriorating in those aspects, and I knew I was like not feeling my best. But I'm one of these kind of people that until I literally drop before I say okay, it's time to like check it and stuff. So yeah, that was what I was doing. That's what I've done most of my life. So I'll literally not, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like I won't check out this thing that is bothering me until it becomes a bother. Like I'm going to consciously try to take care of myself from now on. I'm going to, not just my skin now, just myself in general. So I have finally done my insurance, my health insurance. I just used Reliance, which is like the most popular one right now, and I used it because first of all, it is the most popular one and it works in a lot of hospitals. Secondly, it is really affordable, so I've done that for myself, and the day I paid for it, I felt like an adult. I was like, wow. You know, it's one of those moments that I feel like, oh my god, I'm so grown and everything. So yeah, I have paid for my Reliance, and I've also paid for my gym membership, even though, let me just not lie to you guys, I've not gone. Also, I have been eating very healthy. I've been eating like less carbs. I've been eating out less. I have also been eating more fruits and vegetables, and I've been drinking water. Like, I've been drinking a lot of water. If you know me personally, you know that how much of an issue that is. Like, I forget to drink water sometimes in a whole day. Even after I eat, like, I will not drink water. I don't get thirsty, so I won't know that I've not drank water. Do you understand? I might drink other substitutes like juice or something, but like water I might not drink for a whole day. So now I'm drinking water. I have a very big bottle of water by my bedside. When I wake up, I drink water. Throughout the day, I'm drinking water. I am also consciously trying to take care of my skin now. If you know me personally, you know that I don't do a lot of skincare, but now I have like been serious with my skincare. I even have sunscreen. I mean, it's exciting for me because, you know, like, I'm a very unserious girl. I mean, I think because I do makeup, people just assume that I do all those other things, but I don't. So I've changed now. I have my own facial cleanser. I'm not just using Dudu to wash my face anymore. And I have, you know, moisturizer, I have sunscreen and stuff like that. Yes, and I can see a difference in my skin, to be honest. So that's giving me more ginger to continue. So another thing that I have decided to do this second half is to make friends intentionally, like make new friends. I just know that it seems like I don't know any new people anymore, and like, I mean, you know how 10 friends cannot play for 20 years. So some of my old friends are no longer my friends. So it's leaving like a wide gap in my friendship pool, if you know what I mean. I'm not like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not all about having a lot of friends. Never have been. I would rather have one good friend over having 1,000 not so good friends. But at the same time, I think what I want is just to have more acquaintances, have more people within my network, expand my network, especially people who are based in Lagos, people who are working class. So yeah, I'm putting it here to the same way I put it on my WhatsApp. Please help my life, you guys. The thing is, I am an introverted extrovert. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm more introverted in person and extroverted online. So I don't exactly go out that much, and that has made me actually miss out on certain opportunities. I will not even lie to you. I won't even know. I will not know about certain things until it is done and over. Like, for example, certain industry events, I don't even know that they're happening. It's when it's over and everybody went, I'll not be like, So yeah, there's that. So I'm setting my under eye now with my powder. This powder is like, I think it's my shade. Yeah, it's my shade. So you can see like what it does immediately. I don't know if you guys can see it, but me, I can see it. And so it's a step that I would advise that you don't skip. I'm not really into setting powders like that, but I would be using some today because I don't know how long I'm going to be wearing this makeup for, basically. So yeah, eyeshadow now. I'm just going to use a brown eyeshadow from this palette. I just realized that I am who I am, and who I am is someone that needs a routine. I mean, if I try to do my life German for 1 week, oh my gosh, you guys, the amount of damage I cause, I cannot fix in 1 week. Do you understand? Like, whenever I get like really disorganized, and really just disorganized. I can't fix that damage in the next 1 week. Like, it's going to be a mess, like a total big full fat mess. Sadly, most of the time I'm self-employed. That's another story for another day. But if I don't control my time, and if I don't set like parameters for what I should be doing part-time, guys, it goes really, really south fast. And yeah, so I have to create routines. I have to be up by this time. I have to do this every day. I have to eat like this. I have to, you know, take a walk or call this person and stuff like that, you know, and I have to stick to these routines. Yeah, so I mean, it's something I've always done in my life, but like somewhere towards the ending of the first half of the year, I think it was just a little bit of because of where my emotions were at and how tired I was. So I was just doing everything anyhow. And even up till now, I'm still picking up the pieces of that decision because I lost a lot of valuable time. I lost certain opportunities that were time bound. And my priorities were just everywhere. They were just scattered. And I was just scattered. And I was not happy because I was not as productive as I should have been. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm just going to do my lashes offline and come back to kind of like finish up this video. Okay, so I'm done with my eyes. Oh, I already like the way I'm looking. So I'm going in with contouring. You guys, I lost one of my oldest brushes. So this brush was part of my first set of brushes, and it was always my contour brush. Like, imagine something being your contour brush, your major contour brush for the last 5 years or something, and then it now got spoiled. Oh, I had to throw it away, broke my heart, and now I've not been able to replace it. I'm serious. So I know it sounds weird because I'm just talking about a brush, but like I'm emotionally attached to that brush because I've had it for years and it's perfectly angled. Oh my gosh, it's just like perfect. Anyway, I'm using this one for now, but obviously I have to get a normal angled brush for my contouring because this doesn't work. This does not fit in the bad bitch genre. Okay, so back to our conversation and on to the last bit of it, because I think this is the last thing I have in my mind. So I think that the first part of the year, I just felt like a lot of people took me for granted, and and yeah, I just felt taken for granted a lot at work, personal life, amongst family and friends, just taken for granted. And that thing messes with you, because what happens is that you see it, like what happens anyway, I can't speak for everyone, but what happens with me is I can see you taking the piss, you know. It's not like I can't see it, then I can definitely see you being an asshole. But I now struggle with, should I confront this person? Should I let it go? Should I be matured about it? Should I be forgiving about it, you know? And most of the time I choose peace. I spent a lot of time feeling like I was just people's doormats. Like the way they were doing, I was like, hey, you know. I had several instances of people making promises, not keeping to them. I had several instances of people outrightly disrespecting me. Like, you don't get, like, outright, like, not, you know, this coded disrespect. Like, my own was outright clear, sharp. And I had a whole lot of instances of feeling like the amount of care and love I was giving to people was not reciprocated, and I was just basically feeling like a doormat. And so I just made up my mind that, you know what, there are certain people that if they're not in my life, I don't feel bad. Like, There's certain people that when I fight with them, or when I don't speak to them, or when I don't hear from them, I feel like, oh shit, like this person, you know. But with some people, no, I don't feel that way, because their trouble is just more than their blessings. How do I explain this? I'm sounding too serious, but like, they give me more problems than they help my life. Do you get? And I actually took a moment to write a list. That sounds funny, I know, but I did. I wrote a list of these people, and I was like, you know what, you are not going to disturb me for the rest of the year. And it's not because you will not try. I know you will, because there's a demon in you that like just wants to stress me out. You will try, but I will not allow you to disturb me. And so yeah, that's what I've been on. Like, some you can't disturb my life shit. Like, so all these people that think like, I also felt like I allowed myself to be walked over a lot, all over, and I was just tired. I was just tired of that. I was like, you know, I'm not doing that the second half. And I've consciously like avoided those people. I've consciously just protected myself and removed myself from every situation that I know might potentially lead to disrespect. First of all, you guys, I look so spicy. I look so spicy. I like the way I look. My hair is so rough, but it doesn't mean that this is not what I'll still wear to go and fight. And I'm still going to be on this hair for, I think, the next 1 week, after which I'll then take it out. But for now, this is what I'm rocking, and it's nothing major. It's just passion twist and passion curls mixed together from Darling, Nigeria. Totally unsponsored. I did the hair because I wanted to. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but I made this hair something similar during COVID quarantine period. See, my mismetics is literally done and dusted. And this, oh, and this is the second one. No, I feel so pretty. Yeah, so that's basically what it is for me. This I just dropped, I think I just used about 6 points in all to just explain where my head is at for the next 6 months. I think I'll just like to, as usual, mind my business, mind the business that pays me, not just minding my business, minding the business that pays me, and try and show kindness as much as I can, but at the same time not take people's nonsense, because I feel like every day I wake up, someone just says, you know what, look at this girl, let me feed her bullshit. And like I said, sometimes I choose peace, other times I'm just like, you know what, nah, not today. And of recent, I have been of the opinion that people should actually not be allowed to get away with a lot of rubbish that they do. So what I'll just do is call you out on it immediately. That way I don't take offense, like I don't internalize it, I don't think about it too deeply, and I don't get offended. It has been a good, so far so good. So far so good. Can you imagine? Okay, calm down. So far so good. It has been a good way to handle my emotions, and I'm happy. Please guys, let me know in the comment section new things that you've, maybe, I don't know if you're like me and you did like a half year thing where you thought about things that you'd like to change for the next half of this year. Let me know, let's talk about it. And thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video. Now I'm actually going to go and fight 5x1, so in case you see any trending video on Insta vlog, just know that those people, they are very mad. And like I said, this, I'm not taking rubbish from anyone, because you guys took installation fee from me, re-installation fee, 2 months. 2 months. Emails, I have email threads to show for it. I have call logs. I'm calling you. Why what happened? And glue is choking my neck with the see, those ones, they are just arm robbers. All they just need is their guns. They just will come and catch me, because they literally take my data with pipe, not with straw, with pipe. So I beg, if I want you, please come and help me fix my thing. I'm going to the office. I beg. I can't continue this way. Mbano. So I'll see you guys next time on my next video. Until then, stay gracious. Ensure that you show kindness to everyone around you, and don't forget to what there's nothing, I don't know what I'm saying. Bye.